What's going on, everybody? So one thing we can confirm right now, LeBron James will be back with the Cavaliers next season. The one thing that we don't know, though, who's going to join him? Now, there's so much speculation. Paul George has come out and said, look, I'm going to the Lakers next year. Go F yourself, Pacers. Okay, that's all great, right? Who's going to the Cavs, though? Let's look at the options. Carmelo Anthony, he doesn't even, bruh, I don't even know how to say this. Carmelo Anthony has to leave the Knicks, but I don't think he's going to because he has a no trade clause and he stands to make a lot of money by staying in New York. Now, if I'm him, I don't know if I leave New York to go to Cleveland unless it's like a guarantee that I'm going to get a ring. You know what I'm saying? And depending on how it works out and what goes on with, the other pieces of the bench for the Cavaliers, I don't know if that'll be enough. See, Carmelo Anthony, Kyrie Irving, and LeBron James, it sounds good, but it's something about it. It's not like it doesn't seem realistic to me for some reason. I don't think it's going to happen. And I think it could have happened last year if LeBron James really wanted it, but it's a reason why he didn't want it, if that makes any sense. I just don't know because their play styles, I don't know how it would work. I do. Carmelo Anthony's a pure scorer. You can't stop him, right? I know that he would be able to do a lot for the team. I just don't know if he himself would be enough. And it doesn't, I don't really, because you just put it like this. Everybody knows the Warriors is the team to take down. So when I'm thinking about the facilitation of the team, I'm thinking about who's going to guard who, right? Let's just put it like this. You can't guard Kevin Durant. Let's just stop. If he plays bad, he's gonna play bad. You're not gonna really stop him, bro. Like, he's gonna do whatever he wants. That's pretty much what it is. If he has an off day, it's because he wanted to have an off day. That's it. Not because you played great defense. You could slow him down a little bit, but you can't really guard him. All right. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. Draymond Green is pretty much the dude, the all-purpose player. We're not really worried about him too much. Some games he'll go in there and not really do anything offensively, but he's a hog on the rebounds. Defensively, he's really, really good, so we have to worry about that. Klay Thompson, any given night, he can go for 40. Steph Curry, same thing. So now you're dealing with 4 players that you have to be able to match up against. And think about it, LeBron James is about to be 33. So pretty much a lot of one-on-one defense, it's not really going to work too much. We got to keep him roaming. So who can we bring in? And who can we get rid of? Now, if I'm anybody in the organization of the Cavaliers, I'm looking at trying to get rid of Love. Love is the first step. It sounds kind of weird because Love is usually, I'm not trying to like give you guys tips to get women or whatever, but I'm just saying Love, as in Kevin Love, he has to go. And it's as simple as that. It really just doesn't make any sense otherwise to do anything else, is what I'm trying to say. Because with the way that it's all set up right now, he is the weakest link on the team when it comes to the playoffs. Like I know J.R. Smith sucked, and people are like, yeah, bro, but they played well, like, games 4 or 5. Bro, if you don't show up in the biggest games to start, it doesn't make any sense to keep you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to. Kevin Love has consistently been small every time the playoffs have started. The finals, I don't think he was injured with one, but like I said, he just has to go. Now, depending on the value, I don't know what they can really realistically get value-wise for him. That's what my issue is. If we can't get something that is going to work with what we need for the ultimate level, because put it like this, they're coming out of the East. LeBron James is there, they're coming out of the East. Unless there's some kind of crazy blockbuster trade where Kobe Bryant comes out of retirement and he's in his prime and he goes to the Eastern Conference. They're coming out of the East. So we have to figure out what are the biggest things that make sense to come there. There's a lot of dudes that are going to be available. There's a lot of guys that are very talented that are going to be on the block for teams that the Cavs might take a shot at. But I just don't know what else mesh, because I believe if Kevin Love played like Kevin Love was supposed to play, like he was playing in the previous playoffs before the finals. I almost got caught on my P's with the triple P's. But if he was playing anywhere near the way he was in the playoffs previously before the finals, the Cavaliers, they probably go to Game 7. And, it's anybody's game at that point. But he just didn't show up. So I don't know if they have to do too much, and you got to get rid of Deron Williams. Deron Williams is like, you ever take a dump in the woods? That's Deron Williams. I'm not even going to go more descriptive in it and try to say anything else with it, like with the flies on it. Deron Williams is pure garbage. He sucks. So getting rid of him is key. I told you guys I want to keep Kyle Korver, but we need another key piece. Kevin Love is that problem that we have right now. And I think also Ty Lue is heavily outcoached. But regardless of all of that, we do need one more superstar. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, they're safe. But we got to figure out J.R. Smith. He didn't really show up in game 1 and 2 either. You know what I'm saying? So we need to figure out some things. And I think that the Cavs are still right there. I think LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers can come right back and beat this team next year in the finals if the Spurs don't take them out first. And I know you guys are like, what are you talking about? The Spurs, Zaza did his thing, bro. Zaza really knew what he was doing when he took care of Kawhi Leonard, bro. But that's neither here nor there. He was injured. It happens. I want to know what you guys and girls are thinking. What can the Cleveland Cavaliers do to get their team to that next level? I think they're one piece away from winning the championship again. Until next time, one love.